I'm cautiously optimistic. I think that the judges asked a lot of, pretty aggressive questions of both sides, but my overall sense was that they leaned a little bit more towards supporting us. There's one of the female justices who's the trade representative. I don't recall her name, but one question in particular she asked, I got the impression she was really looking for a legal justification to support us. And so our attorney, Louis Sirkin, said that he thinks the most likely result is that this will get remanded back to the trial court level, which means that the trial court would be instructed to retry the case and to look at having more substantive justification for their ruling. The legal term used was it strict heightened scrutiny?
Yeah, heightened scrutiny.
So this would basically be asking the state to come up with a substantive declaration of why they're banning prostitution, rather than just saying, here's the law, this is what it is, which is what they do now. There's no connection to any particular rationale for the law being in place. So probably that would be
put up or shut up.
Yeah, that would probably be a step in the right direction. The better outcome, of course, would be if the appellate court simply says, we accept the plaintiff's complaint and we're overturning this law, which should be overturned. There's no actual moral grounds for criminalizing people for selling sex. It is a privacy matter. I thought our attorney did a pretty good job. The state's attorney looked really unfocused. She was not composed. She knew her case law pretty well, but she was clearly uncomfortable. She stammered a lot in presenting her argument.
She was shaking.
It was either that she didn't really believe what she was saying, which one of our people said she overheard her talking to our attorney before the trial or hearing got underway, and that she had said, well, I can kind of see both sides of it or something like that. So it may be she's not really fully invested in her position, but it may also be that just subconsciously she was standing up there and making these arguments that really have no moral grounding for them in terms of trying to criminalize people for consenting actions between adults, and that was subconsciously coming through and making her nervous because she knew that she's sitting up there and trying to justify something. It's like sitting up there and trying to justify slavery or trying to justify women not being able to vote or something like that. And I feel like that consciousness was maybe kind of seeping through to her a bit, so that's a good thing if that's the case. But it was interesting. Yeah, the one justice made the comment, after several other cases, ours was the last one on the docket, and she said something like, I always wonder if we're doing something wrong when there's this many people left in the room after we've gotten through to this point in the schedule. And frankly, I thought there's going to be even more people there myself, but it was probably a fuller courtroom than what they were used to.
Yeah,
because a lot of stuff is pretty dry, so that's a good thing, They see that people are out there and care about this issue, don't want sex workers to be criminalized. Hopefully that came through. A couple of Saturday brows out there.
Well, thank you, Starchild.
Absolutely.